Felix Regis, Guam coordinator for the Western Pacific Regional Fishery Management Council, says that while many speak of the island's dancing, arts and crafts, and music, many tend to forget that fishing is very much part of our culture.
Based on scientific evidence, archaeological digs, those activities demonstrate that our ancestors caught pelagic fish using tools like seashells and other types of things that they created before the age of monofilament and steel hooks. So fishing is probably one of our older representations of our culture before farming does, because back in the day we did not have any mammals right on Guam, so fishing was what fed the families.
So it's only fitting that Fishing in Families is a focal point of the Guam Museum's upcoming exhibit, Maneguihan, The Families That Fish. Guam Museum curator Dr. Mike Bavacqua.
Maneguihan, The Families That Fish, comes about from the lunar fishing calendar that the Western Pacific Fisheries Management Council does every year, in which they celebrate fishing families and fishing traditions in the region. They reached out to us about possibly partnering with the Guam Museum to do a full exhibit in which they could not only honor the families, but also talk about the deeper history of fishing traditions in the region, and also invite some of the other agencies that work on these types of issues, federal and local, to see if they would also want to set up and use this exhibit as a chance to educate the community about the history, the culture, but also the importance of protecting.
The exhibit will highlight the families of Guam that have passed down the skills and knowledge of fishing. It will not only celebrate the tradition, but it will also educate. The exhibit opens April 9th.
And when they come down here, they'll be able to learn about all sorts of things. When they come into the lobby, they'll be welcomed by the 15-foot replica of the blue marlin that the Guam International Airport has loaned to us for this exhibit. When they come in here, they'll see ancient artifacts created by the Chamorro people that they use to sustain themselves. They'll see beautiful images donated by Dave Burdick from the UOG Marine Lab to showcase the reefs and the fish that sustain us and protect us. They'll also learn about our ancient calendar, so that the Western Pacific Fisheries Management Council puts out this lunar calendar every year based on the 13 lunar months of the ancient Chamorros. We have a section that educates what do those months mean.
And there will be an array of beautiful photographs.
So it's nice to have a wall that just has all of these families catching fish the old-fashioned way, coming together with their hands, using their nets, using their rod and reel. And so we have a wall that just has sepia black and white photos of old Guam fishing photos.
For more information, visit wpcouncil.org. Jonagan Charfris, KM News.